Hello again, my lovelies, Rebecca here, and welcome back to another Brutus Monroe Design Team layout. So today I am going to do a very fun photo of me and a girl I used to work with. We used to work out every night in the company gym, and we both had on like some crazy bright colors, right? I've got on like some blue color, some light blue pants with a hot orange shirt. She's got on a bright yellow shirt, so I thought this would be a good time to use the embossing powders in the neon colors that I have from Brutus Monroe. So we've got neon coral, yellow, green, neon pink, neon blue, and of course the raven. So that's just the black. And then I've got this clear embossing powder. So this is the embossing powder. It's the clear embossing ink from Brutus Monroe. Paired together, the embossing ink and the embossing powders from Brutus Monroe is my absolute favorite embossing products. And also, we're going to play with these lovely stamps. These are a new release, and this is the Beach Bum stamp set with coordinating dies. So I am definitely got to think about how I want to do this, because I want to create a background with all the neons like embossed, and then I'm going to do some stamping on white cardstock and emboss in black just so it's white, so that there'll be all these bright colors, and then the white pops with all these just cute little creatures. Like there's this little bear and a little raccoon and a giraffe. So I'm going to create kind of like a little scene of beach vibes. Even though we're working out in a gym, it's okay that I'm going to use beach. And then I have the dies that I can cut out as well. So what I plan on doing is we've got to get a piece of white cardstock. And we want a thick piece. I don't. There we go. So we've got this nice white piece. Actually, I want a thicker piece. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to grab a thicker piece. Okay, I just grabbed a white piece of cardstock, a thick piece from my stash. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to, so we've got one. We're going to do, so I'm just going to take the ink pad and I'm just going to swipe it across, pour the powder on, and heat emboss it. So I am going to do that off screen, obviously, because it'll be too loud and you won't be able to hear me. But yeah, I'm just going to open it up and I am just going to squish this down, drag it across, and create a fun lined background here with all these fun powders. And it's going to be a rainbow of bright colors. So we've got, you know, the only one I'm missing is like a neon purple, but I don't think it would have fit anyway, so it's okay. Alright, so give me just 1 minute and we will get this background done and I'll be back. So my paper is a little curled, but look at how awesome this is. So I've just got a swifter because no matter how much I try to contain embossing powder, it goes everywhere. So I'm just going to roll this on the side of my desk. And as I'm doing is I'm holding like this and just rolling it down, trying to somewhat get it to flatten out, which is a bit of an issue, but eventually it does start to bend to your will. And I am putting a lot of pressure, so look at how pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set something heavy on this to try to flatten it out a little bit more, because I mean, we are pretty warped here, but that's a lot of heat embossing. And like I'm telling you guys, it's all over the back. Like, I don't know how I'm so messy, to be honest with you. So Next step is let this flatten. We are going to stamp and emboss these in black on white, just regular white cardstock. And then I'm going to use the die cuts to cut them all out, and we'll come back and we will assemble this layout. So I will be right back. So after sitting under some heavy items, we're very flat. Flat enough, we'll say. So I think it needs, I mean, it is gorgeous, but I'm going to mat it with some black cardstock just because I think that's really going to make it shine. So we're going to go a 1/2 inch. Whoa. Got a craft lunch going. We're going to take it in a 1/2 inch on each side just to get all those little offcuts. I do that a lot. I should probably stop doing that. So a 1/2 inch. So we're going to have 11 by 11 square. And it will get rid of that, like where I have the cast off from, I didn't put a lot of ink there. Because I was just going in a straight square. But look at this. That is gorge. I love it. And then I do have all these little guys all done, embossed, and cut. Or die cut out. Also, this is from the May inspiration box. So if you guys picked that up this month, this is the inspiration box Stamp and Die of May 2022. I try to make sure I put that information in. I did take my photo here and I matted it. I went white, black, just to make it kind of pop off of all these fun colors. I am going to come in and I am going to gut this paper, and I'm just going to take my knife here and just cut it. It doesn't need to be straight, but it does seem like a waste to throw this black cardstock away. Alright. So now how I do this is I kind of line it up. And then I put my arm and I lay it on that and hold it up so that my arm is, well, is holding the paper in place. And theoretically, when you lay it back down, it should be straight. But I did gut the paper, so let me just go. I actually have this little bar right here that's holding up part of my desk. I know that's kind of funny, but it does serve well to hold the paper up. And then we just lay it down, squish it over. And I do always come in and I seal off the back portion with just some random old washi. Because I feel like it just needs to have something right there, right? And this is like washi that's not even really sticky anymore. So I use the adhesive to hold it down, right? Because the last thing you want is to have the washi come off. And I don't really trust washi. I don't know why, it is just tape, but this is definitely, that's why it's in this thing, because it's more papery than anything. Alright. So we've got that. we're going to do the stripe this way because I really love that. And I think we'll put the photo up there in the middle, and we're going to create our little beachy scene. Okay. Down here, I've been toying with the idea. I love them, they're so cute. Okay, so definitely I'm going to do something like that. But maybe, okay, I actually love the way that that looks, so we're going to come in and tack these guys all together so that I can just move them as like one unit. That one there. And let's tack this guy down here along with his little drink. And then I can move it as one unit, and I don't have to try to recreate this mood and feel we got going on here, right? I feel like we need to like maybe put that beach ball in there as well. So like the beach ball is like hanging out in the background, you know? It's making sense in my head. So I'm just running just a few beads of glue so that we can, oops, so we can tack it down. And then we're going to put the sun up here as well. Alright, because I'm thinking we're going to create that. Yes. Yes. I love that. So, how cute is that? Can you imagine this like actually on a beach layout? I cannot wait to use this for our summer vacation. Alright. So I'm going to run a bead of glue right on the side of this guy because he's overlapping the photo, and then we're going to pop him up on, we're going to pop the rest of it up on some foam. Kind of like so. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pop the rest of that up on some foam. I am going to find some embellishments because that, I didn't pull any of that out. I was so excited to play with this. I love the way it feels. I love embossing powder, but look at how fun and bright that is. And you can do this with any color combination to create that background. And these dies, these stamps and dies, I mushed that together. But the stamps and the dies, look at how fun they are. And like I said, pretty much any pool, beach, it's just a very summery photo. Obviously it's summer for us, so when this photo was taken, this was when I actually had put my 2 weeks in, and my friend here found out that I have done that. She sent me this and she said, just always remember these times, because like before COVID we used to, you know, hang out all the time and work out and get sweaty and try to lose some weight, stay in shape. Alright, I'm going to get foam on this. I'm going to get this adhered down, and I'm going to pull just a smidgen of embellishments. I'm going to look for some kind of like fun tone-on-tone summery stuff, so I'll be right back. So my layout is done, and I absolutely love it. I love the bright, fun colors of the embossing powder behind, and then I played off of with some embellishments and stuff that were all bright, fun colors, but I love how the cluster right here of all the stamped images are stark white, which brings your eye here and then into the photo. So my photo is a little bit dark, so it is fun to have these very big, bright white elements here. Let me give you a close-up of those cute little guys and some of that embossing. Alright, so I will have everything linked down below to go pick yourself some of these fabulous embossing powders, ink, and this new stamp set. The Beach Bum. Well, it's not going to drop down. But you get the little seagulls, you've got a cloud. Hello summer, fun in the sun, take it easy, hippie soul, aloha, beach vibes. Hippie soul is going to get used a lot. You guys know I talk about my husband and me with our little hippie souls. I don't know why that's... Oh, there we go. Okay. There you go. So you can see. And the SKU number on that is, I will grab that. It is going to be on the reverse side over here, but I usually store them together. So the SKU number is BRU9234. Alright guys, don't forget to head on over and see what they've got up on the blog today and check out the sales. And I will check you later with another video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to always be kind. Bye.